For 6 straight matches on grass, Eala looked unstoppable. She had just lifted a trophy. She was playing some of the best tennis of her career. Confidence was sky high. Momentum was completely on her side. And coming into the prestigious Queen's Club Championships in London, many fans believed this was going to be the tournament where she would continue her incredible run and prove that she belongs among the very best players in women's tennis. But one player once again stood directly in her path. A player who is not only one of her closest friends off the court, but is rapidly becoming her biggest obstacle on the court. Iva Jovic. And for the second time in less than a month, Jovic delivered a painful reminder that friendship means absolutely nothing once the match begins. The final score was 6-2, 6-2. The result looked familiar because tennis fans had seen it before. Just weeks ago at the French Open, Jovic defeated Eala in straight sets. Now on a completely different surface, under completely different conditions, the outcome remained exactly the same. For Eala and her supporters, this wasn't just another loss. It was a missed opportunity for revenge. And that is why the tennis world has been talking about this match ever since the final point was played. Before we break down exactly what happened, let's take a moment to appreciate the incredible journey Eala has been on. At just 21 years old, Eala has already accomplished something no Filipino female tennis player has ever achieved. Born in Quezon City in the Philippines, she made the bold decision at a young age to leave home and train at the prestigious Rafa Nadal Academy in Mallorca, Spain. That decision changed everything. Year after year, she developed her game against some of the best young talents in the world. Her left-handed style became one of her biggest weapons. Her court coverage improved. Her confidence grew. And slowly but surely, she climbed the rankings. Today, she sits at world number 33. That ranking alone is historic. No Filipino woman has ever climbed higher. And perhaps the most impressive part is that many people believe she has not even reached her full potential yet. Earlier this season, she achieved a career-high ranking of world number 29, proving that her rise is far from over. She has already collected multiple WTA titles and established herself as one of the brightest stars in Asian tennis. Just 1 week before arriving in London, Eala captured the Birmingham title. She won 5 consecutive matches. Her confidence looked untouchable. Her movement on grass was exceptional. Everything seemed to be clicking. As a result, she entered Queen's Club carrying a 6-match winning streak on grass courts. Think about that for a second. 6 consecutive victories. Not a single defeat. Every opponent she faced had failed to stop her. Until she ran into Iva Jovic. And if Eala's rise has been impressive, Iva Jovic's rise might be even more shocking. At only 18 years old, Jovic has become one of the biggest breakthrough stars in all of tennis. Born in California to Serbian and Croatian parents, she entered the professional tour carrying massive expectations. But even her biggest supporters could not have predicted how quickly she would rise. Just 1 year ago, she was ranked outside the top 100. Today, she is ranked inside the world's top 20. That kind of jump almost never happens. It is one thing to improve. It is another thing entirely to leap past dozens of established professionals in such a short amount of time. Jovic has done exactly that. She already owns a WTA title. She has already reached the quarterfinals of the Australian Open. She has already defeated some of the biggest names in the sport. And perhaps most importantly, she has shown an ability to perform under pressure. Every time the moment gets bigger, she seems to get stronger. That quality was on full display against Eala. From the opening game, Jovic came out looking aggressive. She broke Eala's serve immediately. That early break set the tone for everything that followed. Instead of allowing Eala to settle into the match, Jovic constantly applied pressure. Her returns were deep. Her ground strokes were precise. And every time Eala looked ready to build momentum, Jovic found a way to stop it. At 4-2 in the opening set, Eala finally managed to create some hope. She broke serve and looked ready to mount a comeback. The crowd sensed an opportunity. Fans watching around the world started believing she might turn things around. But the comeback never arrived. Jovic responded immediately. She broke right back. In a matter of minutes, all of Eala's momentum disappeared. That sequence perfectly summarized the entire match. Whenever Eala pushed forward, Jovic pushed back even harder. The first set ended 6-2. The second set followed a similar pattern. Eala held serve to begin the set and briefly took a 1-love lead. Unfortunately for her, that would be the last time she was ahead. Jovic completely took control. She won game after game after game. The pressure continued to build. The rallies became shorter. The confidence gap became larger. Before long, the scoreboard showed 5-1 in favor of Jovic. Although Eala managed to hold serve once more, the outcome had already been decided. After just 1 hour and 16 minutes, the match was over. 6-2. 6-2. A dominant performance. And a result that raised an interesting question. Has Iva Jovic become Alex Eala's kryptonite? Looking purely at the numbers, the answer right now appears to be yes. The head-to-head record stands at 2 wins for Jovic and 0 for Eala. The first victory came on clay at Roland-Garros. The second came on grass at Queen's Club. 2 completely different surfaces. 2 convincing victories. That makes Jovic one of the very few young players who seems to consistently have answers for Eala's game. But what makes this rivalry unique is the relationship between the two players. Away from the spotlight, they are friends. They train together. They support each other. They genuinely respect one another. Following their French Open meeting, Jovic shared a heartfelt message on social media saying she wished there could have been 2 winners. Eala responded with equal respect, saying there was nobody she would rather share the court with. After their latest meeting in London, Jovic once again praised her friend. She admitted that playing doubles with Eala is much more enjoyable than facing her across the net. And then she made an interesting prediction. She said she hopes they meet in finals soon. That comment caught the attention of many tennis fans because it highlights how highly both players think of each other. Neither player sees this rivalry as finished. In fact, they probably believe it is only beginning. Around the tennis world, reactions have been pouring in. International media outlets described the match as a battle between 2 future stars. Analysts praised Jovic's composure and tactical discipline. Meanwhile, many Filipino fans expressed disappointment, but also pride. Because when you zoom out and look at the bigger picture, there is actually a lot for Eala supporters to be excited about. She did not lose to an unknown player. She lost to the world number 17. She did not lose during a slump. She lost while playing some of the best tennis of her career. She arrived in London on a 6-match winning streak. She had just won a title. She had confidence. She had momentum. Sometimes in professional sports, you simply run into an opponent who is playing better on that particular day. That does not erase everything that came before. And it certainly does not erase Eala's future potential. In many ways, this defeat could become an important learning experience. The greatest champions in tennis history all had rivals who challenged them early in their careers. Roger Federer had Rafael Nadal. Novak Djokovic had both Federer and Nadal. Serena Williams had multiple rivals throughout her journey. Great players are often shaped by the opponents who force them to improve. Perhaps Iva Jovic will become that player for Alex Eala. Or perhaps Eala will eventually solve the puzzle and turn the rivalry around. That is what makes sports so fascinating. Nothing stays the same forever. And now attention shifts to what comes next. Eala is expected to continue her grass court season at the Berlin Open before preparing for the biggest tournament in the sport, Wimbledon. The tournament every player dreams of winning. The tournament where legends are made. And if both Eala and Jovic continue their current form, there is a very real possibility they could meet again. Imagine the storyline. First Roland-Garros, then Queen's Club, and then Wimbledon. A third chapter in what is quickly becoming one of the most intriguing young rivalries in tennis. For now, Iva Jovic gets the victory. She gets the bragging rights. And she moves one step further in her remarkable rise through the rankings. But Alex Eala's story is far from over. At 21 years old, she remains the highest-ranked Filipino player in history. She remains one of the most exciting young talents in the sport. And if there is one thing tennis fans have learned about Alex Eala, it is that she never stays down for long. The next chapter is coming. The only question is whether that chapter will finally include her first victory over Iva Jovic. And if history has taught us anything, the entire tennis world will be watching when that day arrives. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe, leave a like, and let us know in the comments. Do you believe Alex Eala can finally defeat Iva Jovic the next time they meet? Or has Jovic already established herself as Eala's toughest challenge on tour? Let us know below, and we'll see you in the next video.